Good morning. Happy work back. Happy wake and bake. How are you? I hope you are doing wonderful. So, don't forget to take your pills and put on your glasses. We are, I don't know, a little bit late, just a little bit. We are really late. So, make sure you took your pills. And I got a PSA because there's new people. We have a thing in the morning called keep you alive juice, like you. Um, it's tonic water with quinine, and get the quinine. Get the kind with quinine because that is an antiviral and it will help your immune system. It has helped me stay away from the Koofy Coof. Everybody in my house has had it except for me. And I think it's because of the Keep You Alive juice. That is tonic water with quinine, fruit, which my canned fruit is right here, and my frozen fruit is up here in the freezer on the other side of this wall. And cranberry juice or some kind of juice, but cranberry juice is good because it's good for your insides. And tonic water with quinine and fruit. It's good for your immune system. And then hit your bowl and let's read about Samuel. Well, right now it's Eli, but mostly Samuel. So we are on First Samuel chapter 3. This is the exciting part of the story. Well, one of the exciting parts. Okay. Now, the boy Samuel was ministering to the Lord under Eli. The word of the Lord was rare in those days. Visions were not widespread. And in a couple books before this one, God tells them, there's no more prophets for you. There's no more visions. There's no more nothing because fuck you guys, I'm going home. Right? He's like, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, I'm out. It's kind of like what he said. Now, at that time, Eli, whose eyesight had begun to grow dim, so he could not see, and he was lying down. The lamp of God had not yet gone out. Samuel was lying down in his bedroom in the temple where the ark was. Now, the ark, that's the Ark of the Covenant, and that was built a couple books back. And the ark is where God hangs out. That's his trailer, his RV. Then the Lord called. He said, Samuel, Samuel. And then Samuel was like, what's up? And nobody answered. So then he goes down to Eli's room, like dun 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 dun. So he's going down to Eli and he's like, what's up? Right? Like, hey, I'm here. What do you need? And then Eli's like, I didn't call you, dude. Like, you're dreaming. And then Samuel was like, dun, 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 back to his room. He lay back down, he rolled over, he farted, and then he started to go to sleep. And then God's like, hey, what's up? What's going on? And Sam's like, Eli, what? And Eli's like, shut up and lay down. You're dreaming. Okay. And at this point, Samuel did not know God. Like, he knew of God. He's like, man, I can't wait to be a cool kid. You know, because God is a cool kid and he doesn't know God yet. So, Samuel laid down, after this last one, he laid down. And then God said, Sam, what's up? Right? And then he goes down to Eli and he's like, stop playing games, man. I'm trying to go to sleep. Like, I just got it in with my pecker. I just want to go to sleep. I done smoked my cigarette. I'm ready for bed. Right? And Eli's like, all of that is too much information, and I did not call you. And then he's like, you know what? I know who did call you. I know who did call you. And he more than likely saw all that shit you just told me about. So, don't do that. It's gross. Did you at least wash your hands? Like, none of that happened. That was my interjection, my artistic embellishment. So, Eli's like, I know who called you. I know. It was God. So listen, here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Don't roll over. Don't fart. Just wait for God. He'll call you again. And you just tell him, hey, I'm here for you. What do you need? So, and the Lord came back to Samuel's room and, he had one eye open. He was waiting. So God came again. And Samuel's like, what's up? You're almost as elusive as Santa Claus, dude. What's up? Whatever you need, I got you all day. So then God's like, I'm about to do some shit. It's gonna be great and terrible all at once. I'm gonna love every second of it. Wait till you see their faces. God did not say that. Nikki said that. God did not say that. God just said he's gonna do some shit and it's gonna make everybody's ears tingle. Wait till you see their faces. On that day, I will fulfill against Eli all that I have spoken concerning his house from beginning to end. I'm about to fuck them all up. It's gonna be some shit. I got a whole plan. Just wait. Just wait. Right. For I have told him everything I'm about to do. Like, he knows it. He just doesn't know when it's coming. Tell him it's coming. Right? And it's all because his sons are fuckwads and he didn't say shit. So he's gonna get it just as bad as they get it. Right? And I swore to the house of Eli that the iniquity of Eli's house shall not be forgiven, not even by sacrifice. Nope, 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 nope. His house is fucked forever. Yeah, but why though? I thought Isn't that a rule? Like, we don't do the sons and the father thing or the father and the sons thing. Like, we don't do that. But God reasoning, I guess. So Samuel lay there until morning. I'm sure he was sunken, gutted on the inside. So then he opened the doors of the house of the Lord, and Samuel was gutted about Eli, and he didn't want to tell him. But Eli, being a Jew, called at Samuel and said, "Hey, what's up?" And Sam's like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, oh my God. I'm sure in the inside he was like, "Oh, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. I don't want to do it." And God's like, "You're going to fucking do it." I just missed the whole side of my mouth. Brain injuries. It's a real problem. Okay. So Eli is talking to Sam and he's like, "What the guy say?" And Sam's like, "I don't want to tell you." And then Eli's like, "Don't hide it from me." Cosmic retribution. Karma. You know, if you don't tell me, God's gonna fuck you up too, so you might as well just tell me. Have you met that guy? Well, you must have met him only last night for the first time, so you don't know this guy. Don't fuck with this guy. and Sam's like, and Eli's like, get it over with. What are you doing? So then Sam's like, "You're about to die. Like, everybody in your family is gonna die. And it's kind of your fault because you wanted to be a dick fuck. You you wanted your sons to be spoiled bitches, so you're about to pay the price." And Eli's like, "God's right." So can't do anything about it. So Samuel grew up. The Lord was with him and let none of his words fall to the ground. And all of Israel, from Dan to Beersheba, knew that Samuel was a trustworthy prophet of the Lord. The Lord continued to appear at Shiloh, for the Lord revealed himself to Samuel at Shiloh by word of the Lord. See, I don't understand what this means. Is Samuel like, "I saw God and he told me to tell you"? Is that what that means? We're going to assume that's what that means. All right, give me 1 second. We'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Samuel 4. Oh, by the way, did you take your trash out? Yeah, I thought I forgot. I did not. Dustin took it out for me way early this morning because I totally forgot. Because retarded. So we're on Samuel 4. And the word of Samuel came to all Israel. In those days, the Philistines mustered for war against Israel. And Israel went out to battle against them. They encamped at Ebenezer, and the Philistines encamped at Aphek. The Philistines drew up in a battle line against Israel, and when the battle was joined, Israel was defeated by the Philistines, who killed about 4,000 men. Okay, so it's 4,000. When the troops came to the camp, the elders of Israel said, "Oh, what the hell? Why did we lose?" "I know why we lost. We need the Ark of the Covenant. Uh, we need to get it from Shiloh, so he may come among us and save us from the power of our enemies." I think the big guy did this on purpose. So the people sent to Shiloh and brought from there the ark. Who? Okay, so now they're saying the God of Gods is enthroned on the cherubim. I I don't I don't think so. Isn't a cherubim an angel? So God is riding piggyback on an angel, a little fat baby with wings. I don't know. I don't know that to be true, but I'm isn't a cherubim that's a little fat angel baby, right? A winged angelic being, biblical, attending on God, right, as a lion or a bull with eagles. Okay, so are you saying that a cherubim is Baphomet? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's that thing in Ezekiel. It's like it's got a human face, a bull face, a lion face, and an eagle face. That's right. I didn't know that was called a cherubim. I thought the cherubim was the little fat baby. So God is riding piggyback on a thing with four faces. Okay. The two sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, were there with the ark. When the ark came into the camp, all of Israel gave a mighty shout so that the earth resounded. Yeah, but why didn't they blow trumpets though? Because you're supposed to blow a trumpet, like pray, blow a trumpet, then shout. Why aren't they doing that here? Do these people don't follow the rules. They don't follow the rules. No, it's pray, blow a trumpet, shout. And then God's like, "Hey, I'm here. I'm like the Fonz." Right. So when the ark came into the camp, all of Israel gave a mighty shout so that the earth resounded. Why didn't you blow a trumpet? Okay. When the Philistines heard the noise of the shouting, they said, "The fuck is this? Oh, what the fuck? Why? Why are the Hebrews so happy?" Right? But I don't know when they became Hebrews. They were the sons. I don't know. I don't remember when that happened, that somehow they became Hebrews. When they learned that the ark. Oh, okay. When they had heard that the ark had come into camp, the Philistines were afraid. They said, "God's has come into the camp." Why did they capitalize this? This guy. This is not supposed to be capitalized. They have come into the camp. And then they said, "Oh my God, why did we let this happen? Oh my God, we are so screwed." Who will save the sane? It's typo negative, but They're like, who's gonna save us? We're gonna be slaves, right? And then the dude's like, be men. Fight! What are you doing? What are you doing? You're crying like you're missing a tampon. Be a man, right? So the Philistines fought and Israel was defeated and they fled, everyone to his home. There was a very great slaughter for three, no, for there fell of Israel 30,000 foot soldiers. Okay, so they've lost 34,000 men so far. And the ark was captured. Oh, man, this is such a great part. The ark was captured, and the two sons of Eli, they died. A man of Benjamin ran from the battle. He came to Shiloh and with his clothes torn and dirt on his head. He was like, everybody's gonna die. Start throwing dirt. And then he told everybody, and everybody else started getting naked and throwing dirt on their head. They was getting all sorts of buck wild because the ark was stolen. And then when Eli heard it, he said, the fuck is going on? So somebody came and told Eli. Now, Eli was 98 and he was blind. And the man said, I just came from the battle. Israel fled before the Philistines. There was a great slaughter. Your sons are dead, and the ark has been captured. Now, when the kid mentioned the ark, Eli fell over backward from his seat by the side of the gate and broke his neck, and then he was dead. For he was an old man, and he was fat as fuck. He was fat. He had judged Israel for 40 years. Okay. So he was like 50 when he became judge or whatever. Now, his daughter-in-law, Phineas's wife, she was pregnant. She was pregnant as fuck. When she heard the news that the ark was captured and that everybody was dead, she bowed. She bowed and gave birth, and her labor pains overwhelmed her. As she was about to die, the women attending her said, don't be afraid. You have borne a son. But she was like, eh. And she named the child Ichabod. And pretty much she named him Ichabod Depression. She named her son Depression. Because why the fuck not? Okay, we're going on to chapter 5. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Samuel 5. This is the best part. Okay, this is the best part. At least, like, right now. When the Philistines captured the ark, they brought it from Ebenezer to Ashdod. When the Philistines took the ark of God and brought it into the house of Dagon and placed it beside Dagon, when the people of Ashdod rose early in the morning the next day, there was Dagon, fallen on his face to the ground before the ark. So they took Dagon and put him back in his place. But when they rose early on the next morning, Dagon had fallen on his face to the ground before the ark, and the head of Dagon and both of his hands were lying cut off upon the threshold. Only the trunk of Dagon was left. This is why the priests of Dagon and all who enter the house of Dagon do not step on the threshold of Dagon and Ashdod to this day. I'm willing to bet that's probably not there no more. The hand of the Lord was heavy upon the people of Ashdod, and he terrified and struck them with tumors, both in Ashdod and in its territory. When the inhabitants of Ashdod saw how things were, they said, "The ark of the God of Israel." So the big guy, he can't stay here no more. He's gotta go. He's eating all my food. He's gotta go. Right? So they went and gathered together all the lords of the Philistines and said, "The fuck we gonna do?" And the inhabitants of Gath was like, "Hey, we'll take it. We'll be good guys. We'll take it." So they took it to Gath. But after they had brought it to Gath, the hand of the Lord was heavy against the city, causing a very great panic. He struck the inhabitants of the city, both young and old, with tumors. So they sent it to Ekron. But when it came to Ekron, the people were like, negative, Ghost Rider. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want this thing. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We don't want it. So they sent, therefore, and gathered together all the people of the Philistines, like all the leaders, and said, "We need to give it back. We gotta give it back. Like, what do we do? How do we give it back?" And then, hold on. Send away. Yes, send it back. So they're sending it back. Okay. We're going to chapter 7. Oh, look, we're doing fucking great. We got great time. All right, give me 1 second. We'll be back with chapter 7. Okay. So, oh, look, coupon. Okay, here we go. Okay. The Ark of the. Oh, this is chapter 6, by the way. I think I might have said 7, but I meant 6. So, the Ark was with the Philistines 7 months. They put up with those tumors for 7 months. Oh, you gotta be out of your fucking mind. Okay. Then the Philistines called the priests and the magic people and said, "Hey, what do we do?" And then they was like, "Give it back. But send offerings. Like, send it with some stuff. Like, hey, big guy, we're sorry." Right? So, like, if you send it with offerings and things, maybe God will be nice to you. Right? And they said, "Okay, what do we send?" And there was like 5 tumas and 5 mice. But make them of gold. Right? And maybe all this stuff will go away. Because, I mean, look what they did to the Egyptians. Right? Look what they did to the Egyptians. I don't want no part of that. Now, get ready. 2 Michals that have never borne a yoke. Then give them a yoke. Then make a cart. Make a cart, right? And then once you yoke the cows, take the babies away. Don't give them no babies. Then put the ark on the cart, and then put all your gold stuff, your tunas and your mice, and put them in the box. And then put that next to the ark and send it on its way. And how we will know if God did this, if the cow and the cart go, if they go toward their own land, if they go by the road of Beth-Shemesh, then it is God that did this shit. And then it didn't. If they go the way of Beth-Shemesh, right? God did this. If they don't go that way, some kind of cosmic retribution from some other god, right? So they was watching, right? They was watching, and then the cow went. Oh well, they put all the stuff on it, but we already said about that. So then the cow went the way of Beth-Shemesh, and it didn't go either way. It didn't go any way. It just walked straight. So the Philistines was like, "Hey, thank God it was God. Hey, he went away. Oh, this guy." Right? Now, the people of Beth-Shemesh were reaping their wheat harvest. And when they looked up and saw the ark, they was so fucking happy. Then the cart came into the field of Joshua at Beth-Shemesh and stopped there. A large stone was there, so they split up the wood. They split up the wood of the cart and offered the cows as a burnt offering to the Lord. It was like, fuck yeah! Ha ha! Big guy's back. And the Levites took down the ark of the Lord and the box that was beside it, in which were the gold objects, and set them upon the large stone. Then the people of Beth-Shemesh offered burnt offerings and presented sacrifices on that day to the Lord. When the 5 lords of the Philistines saw it, they turned and went back to Ekron. These are the gold tumors which the Philistines returned as a guilt offering to the Lord. One for Ashtagasah, Ashkelon, Gath, and Ekron. So the gold mice, according to the number of all the cities of the Philistines, belonging to the 5 lords, fortified and unfortified, the great stone beside which they set down the ark of the Lord, is a witness to this day in the field of Joshua at Beth-Shemesh. You know, if I wasn't afraid to fly on a plane, I would want to go see this stuff. But the things over there are so fucking crazy. There's no way. Nope. But I would like to know if this is still there. But judging by all the extremist shit that happens over there, it's probably not there. The descendants of Jeconiah did not rejoice with the people of Beth-Shemesh when they greeted the ark of the Lord, and he killed 70 of their men. The people mourned because the Lord had made a great slaughter among the people. Yeah, but they weren't your people, though. Obviously, they weren't your people. So why do you mourn for these motherfuckers? Man, don't mourn for people God's like, this guy sucks. Then the people of Beth-Shemesh said, Who is able to stand before the Lord, this holy God? Whom shall go so that we may be rid of him? So they sent messengers to the inhabitants of Kiriath-jearim, saying, the Philistines have returned the ark of the Lord. Hey, come take it. Yeah, but see, nobody tried to take it, though. Like, nobody tried to bring it up, so. Alright, we're gonna end right there. We're gonna end right there. So tonight, we will be back with where the arc ends up. And then, more stuff. I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be more stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching. I fucking love you. Have the greatest day ever.